Hello everyone, and welcome to our episode 4 of learning Java programming with Alvin David. So today we are going to kickstart from Java syntax, and basically we are going to start with the syntax. So basically you might ask yourself, what is syntax? So syntax is just a set of rules that governs how words and phrases are arranged to form grammatically correct sentences in a language like Java. So, as we can see in the previous chapter, we created our first Java file, and for our case, we created our first Java file, which was called welcome.java, where we simply declared a variable intro, which is a string, and we passed it the value welcome to learning Java programming with Alvin David, and we simply printed it using SOUT or System.out.println intro. So if we are to get back here, we can use this example too. They created a Java file called main.java, and they used the following code to print hello. So syntax are basically the set of rules that govern how words are arranged. Like Java has a structure it follows when you're writing each keyword or when you're coding. So the structure or the words that you use, that is what we refer to as syntax. And here we can see they declared a public class called main, and they said it's going to handle the strings and arguments, and it's going to deal with strings, and they were simply printing the string hello world. So you can try it out in this code editor for W3 schools, but I think it's better to try it out in our own editor this side. So we can retry this one, simply printing this. So in our previous episode, we declared a variable, but for the example given in W3 schools, they didn't declare a variable, they were just printing the word hello Java, so, or hello world. So we can also do the same here. So you come over here, click the plus, and then you click file, and then you say it will be called hello.java. So so you can see we have created it outside the source root, the src. So you simply move to the src. So here is where you can say public class. I told you when you're naming the class, you have to give the class the same name you've given to your file, hello, and open these braces, and then public static void main, and which is taking a string with that, and then you enter. So we are simply printing the word hello world. So you can use this shortcut sound, press enter, and then you say hello world. Since it's a text and it's a string, it must be in those double I don't know, they call them braces. Okay, so hello world. Yes, and to run this file, you make sure that it's on a current file, and then you click this to run and see whether it's going to print hello world. Okay, yeah, it has been printed out, hello world. So that's what was being handled this side, and they were explaining, just as we explained in the previous, every line of code that runs in Java must be inside a class, and our class was called main. So the class name should always start with an uppercase first letter, in that it must start with a capital letter. Take note of this part. And in our example, we named the class main. So Java is case sensitive in that my class starting with a capital M and my class starting with a small m are different, and they are treated as different names. So if at all you start with my name and my name, those are different classes, and you might also call them like different files. So the name of the Java file must match the class name. So if your class is called main, the file must also be saved as main.java. This is because Java uses the same class name to find and run your code. So if names don't match, Java will give an error and the program will not run. So it will throw an error. And when you're saving your file, save it using the name and add .java, that suffix, to the end of the file name, like main.java, welcome.java, hello.java. To run the example above on your computer, you must make sure that it was installed as we did, and it was simply printing this. And the main method, it's required in every Java program. And just as I told you, it's where the program starts running. The statement public static void main, taking parameters of strings and arguments, any code placed inside the main method will be executed. So as I had explained these, I don't think I'll have to repeat them again, but you can refer to the previous video to learn them if at all you didn't get to learn them. So System.out.print, it's inside the main method, and we use the print line to print a line of text to the screen, just as we printed the word hello world. And the curly braces, they mark the beginning and end of the block of code. So, and we can now start doing our exercise. They'll say drag and drop the correct class name to match the file name main.java. If you recall, your class name must be similar to the name of your file, and our name of the file is called main with capital M, not small m. So we can select this one, and we click submit. So it will open this new window for doing the exercises. And you have already completed this exercise one. Yes, I can take them again. And then they'll say drag and drop the correct one. It's this one. So we submit. We go to the next question. So it's advisable for you to do these exercises, because this is where you exercise what you have learned in that particular lesson, such that you can get to know and understand how these things work. So they have said in Java, each code statement must end with a semicolon. That's true. Just as in English, you have to properly punctuate your statements or your sentences. That's also what we do in Java programming. So it's true. And then next question, drag and drop the missing symbol to complete the Java statement. System.out.println hello world. This is the statement, but you can recognize that our statement isn't ending. There might be continuation, but since there are no words here to add, so we are ending this statement. And in Java, we end the statement with a semicolon. So we go to next question. A file containing a class called my class with capital M and capital C should be saved as myclass.jav. This is an invalid suffix, or like the name of the Java file. So myclass.java, this is the best. Myclass.js, so this is JavaScript, and this is the correct one. Next question. Java is case sensitive. My class and my class with small m and small c has different meaning here. So we saw this. It's true. Go to next question. Insert the missing part of the code below to output hello world. So we can see they declared the class, my class, and the main method, which is having strings and arguments. So they want us to print the word hello world, and we can see the text hello world is here. So we need to print this. So you type system dot, then you go to out. These are in small letters. Oh, out, then print line. So we are printing that, and submit. It's correct. So we continue. Drag and drop the correct parameter for the main method. So public class, you've declared the class main, my class, and you're simply you've declared the main, but it hasn't been given the parameters. So and we are saying that you're dealing with printing text. So text is a string, so you have to use string with the list data structure for storing the given data variables. So we use this and click next. We have finished our assessment or the exercise, so we are good to continue to the next video. So we'll start from here, whereby we are going to Java statements, and from Java statements we will go to code a challenge, and I will do that challenge then to proceed. So thank you so much.